Okay.
Okay, hi.
It's kind of awkward.
It's like definitely really awkward. Okay. How did you guys meet?
Well, we were introduced by friends. My best friend's brother was Will's roommate at Hofstra.
Okay.
So that's how we met. We used to go up to Hofstra and visit, and that's how Will and I met.
How
Watch
old
the
were
wrestling matches.
I just told you not to say that.
How old were you?
I was a senior in high school, so I was 17.
Okay. What was your relationship like?
Well, we were very young, and so I think it was a little bit immature when we first met. Like, we really liked each other, but
It was just like weird.
it was just weird and awkward because I was in high school and he was in college, and then almost immediately Will went back to Virginia. So it's not like we had a lot of time together before he went back to Virginia.
Oh, that answered my third question
Which was?
perfectly. It was what got in the way of your relationship
Distance.
at first? Distance?
Distance and lack of social media or any kind of digital communication at the time. Like, people had only landlines.
Mm-hmm.
So if he called me and I wasn't home, I wasn't home. And if I wanted to call him, I had to call the farm and
Right.
talk to God only knows who might answer the phone. So
God. Okay. What made you decide to get married to your first spouse?
well,
I don't want you to have to answer this because it's him.
I wish I had an answer that came up that well, what made me decide to get married to my first spouse? I was at that age where a lot of my friends were getting married, and I thought it's what I should do.
And he was there.
And he asked me, or maybe I asked him, and then we got married.
Okay. Why did you get a divorce?
A lot of reasons. Irreconcilable differences, is that what the term they use? A lot of reasons. It wasn't just one thing. And I think maybe some of it was because we probably should have taken more time before we got married.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't think that we thought things through before we got married, or maybe we didn't know each other well enough before we got married.
Okay. Did you get married in the church or no?
No.
Interesting. Just kidding.
We couldn't.
Yeah, no, I know. Let's see. Did any of your religious views or customs change after your divorce?
After my divorce?
Yeah. Because, it wasn't in the church. So, and then you got a divorce. I remember you telling me this one time.
Well, the only thing that did happen was after I got married, I stopped receiving communion because we didn't get married in the church.
Okay, makes sense. All right. So, a question for both of you. How did you get in contact with each other later in life, in your late ages?
Through mutual friends. Once again, through mutual friends.
My roommate worked.
Yeah,
in
well,
our school.
apparently, right, Ray's wife works in my school, and Will was asking about me,
And Will and Ray were roommates in Oxford.
but you stayed friends with him,
Right.
and his wife works with me at MacArthur. So.
Right.
Okay. Were you nervous about restarting your relationship?
Absolutely,
Really?
yes. I was
Why?
very nervous.
Very stressed.
Well, a lot of time had passed, and I kept thinking, well, what if I'm not the same person he remembers? What if, he thinks I'm something that I'm not? Like, we hadn't seen each other in not quite 25 years, maybe 21 years.
It was
At all.
It was 91 to
Hadn't seen each other.
2011, so it was about exactly 20 years.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it was kind of odd
Were
because
you nervous?
no, not at all.
You are.
It was really weird. It was everything just kind of picked up where we left off. It was the
That's
weirdest
true,
thing.
but waiting to see him again, then that was very nerve-wracking. But then once I saw him, I was like, oh, this is fine.
Right, the logistics,
Oh, okay.
the logistics
Oh,
of
okay, this is
meeting
okay.
and, you know,
Yeah.
driving and the whole thing.
Cool.
Anxiety.
Why did you decide to get married?
Oh, well, because I knew I was with the right person.
Aw.
And I knew that there was no, that was it for me. I was convinced that was it
Me too.
for me.
Aww. Did you?
We'll just-
I don't
we'll just
even know the
marry
answer to
because I
this
asked,
question. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't know the answer to this question because I don't remember.
Okay.
But did you live together before you got married?
Not for very long.
No.
And that was more of a matter of
Convenience,
he was
right?
moving up here from Virginia, and
So like he was moving here anyway.
we thought it was silly for him to get his own
Get
apartment.
yeah, that's
or
what I was
his
thinking
own
about
house.
today.
But it wasn't that. It was like a few months,
Yeah. Okay.
and we already knew at that point we were going to get married. So
Yeah.
It wasn't really like a question of like, oh, we're living together to figure this out. It was just a matter of logic.
Oh. And what are your views on like the church's ideals for marriage, like cohabitating and
I mean,
such?
although I didn't necessarily adhere to them myself, I do believe in the church's beliefs regarding marriage and cohabitation and all that. Like, I think if you're going to make the commitment to live with somebody, then you should marry that person, because I think it's a very big commitment to share your life with somebody. So if you're going to do it, then you should just get married
Word.
to your mother.
Okay, that's it.
That was it.